Alright guys, so I thought I would just quickly show you a little bit of my filming area because it's changed in the last year that I have been a part of BookTube. So basically this is where I now film my reading corner. I added some Christmas decorations, so there's that. That pile of books over there is unhaul books that I have yet to get rid of. And yeah, going on there, I don't want to show you my bed too much. And there's some extra little shelves that I will show you. And in general, this is just where I sit and read and have fun and get to look at my shelves and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make this as steady as possible because I do not have my tripod hooked up to this yet, but yeah, this is just going to be my overview of my main shelf, and my main shelf has my read books. Most of these are all read. Some of them are unread, but I try to put the majority of my read books on this shelf. So let's just get started. The top here has all of the middle grade books and the things like that. So I have the Harry Potter box set and the Heroes of Olympus series, some Percy Jackson books, and some more middle grade books there, and my Monstermologist series. I will take you over here real quick. I do have some books back here, and I do have some nonfiction books back here that I just have either read for classes or that I have wanted to read or have read. And yeah, so those are back behind there. Okay, this is going to be a weird angle because it's pretty dark in here, but moving on to the first level, first shelf of this big shelf, I have some young adult book series on here and just some taller. These are pretty much all of my taller hardbacks that I have put up there. Some that are a regular hardback, but yep, that is that shelf. Moving on to this shelf, again, it's pretty dark. I will try to get the best possible angle for you. This is some of my favorite series that I have here. Some TBR books, Vampire Academy books, Jennifer Armentrout books, more Vampire Academy books, and the Never Sky Sweep series. Those types of things are here. These are a mix of paperback and hardback. No rhyme or reason, basically. Just some spots, some books to put in this shelf. I'm shaking the camera a lot. I apologize. I'm going to try to work better not to do that. This is one of the smallest shelves on my bookshelf just because it's in the middle, and sorry that it's pretty dark in there, but this has all of the taller paperbacks that I have and some hardbacks and the like. Series in general, I like to keep my series together, so yeah, these have those types of books. Moving on to this shelf down here, this is a mixture of all of my older books and all of my for sure read books. So these have all of those on there and are very colorful. Of course, you can see my classic leather bounds and things like that. So these are all just a mixture of books that I have stacked in there. Most of them are older. On the bottom shelf here, I have all of my new adult and adult romances. I've just stacked them in here mostly because by the time I got to this bottom shelf, I was exhausted, and also because I just don't really 100% care if these are on display or not right at the moment. So they are all down here, and some of them I still have to read, some of them I have already read. I just mix them all together. I like to keep them grouped by romance and non-romance, just so that way if I ever want a romance, I can go directly to this shelf and pick one up. And then moving on to this area, I have some bookshelves there, some standalone bookshelves up there that I put up and really love, and I put some of my favorite books on there. The first one up here is Brandon Saracen's bookshelf, so these are going to contain all of his books, and my mom got me that Broncos football thing. I'm a huge Colts fan, but Peyton Manning is on the Broncos, so my mom found that for me and I really love it. And then I have a bookend there, and that bookend says, "Live like there's no tomorrow, Cinderella," or no, midnight. And it's a Cinderella bookend, and there's a picture of my mom and I that's hidden behind there. Because I couldn't get it to sit in the front, so yeah. And then moving on to this shelf, this is my Kristen Ashley shelf. It has all my Rock Chick books and will hopefully contain all of the books that I have read by her that are in publication. I just have not collected all of those yet. I have The Republic of Thieves here because I just finished it, and this cute little snowman. So I'm also using this shelf for a placeholder for all the books that I finish in 1 month. Then on top here I have book haul books off to the left over there, and then right in front of you is TBR books. And I don't want to pull those books out, but back there is all of my graphic novels, and I wish there were more on display, but I got a little excited with December's TBR. This shelf in general is my TBR shelf, and it contains all of the books that I have not read. Some of them I have read because I like to keep my series together, but most of them are unread stories. Again, with the lighting, it sucks. So the first shelf here is all of my fantasy hardbacks, and off to the side are some paperbacks off to the right, and I just kept them all together because I liked the way they looked together. Some of these have been read, by the way. Down here is some more unread books. I have the Codex Alera up there in front because I wasn't sure if I was going to get rid of it or not because I don't really like that series, so I am keeping that off to the side and up front to keep reminding me to either read it or give it away. But those are my mass market paperbacks, and then the First Law trilogy is over there in Santa. And on this last shelf down here are all of my unread books in general. I have double stacked them. There are so many of them back there that I have either bought off of Book Outlet or ones that I want to get to or ones that I'm unsure if I want to get to. So those are all on there, and hopefully I will get to them and read them all, but I have kept them down here because I just don't have a lot of room. As you can see, I have downsized quite a bit. But yeah, that is my TBR shelf. And those books over there are Daughter of the Forest books that I have yet to haul. And a smell good thing because sometimes it's overpowering. Alright guys, so I know that wasn't an in-depth bookshelf tour, but I hope that was good enough.